Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to Real Content of the show. We're doing well, you guys are having a fantastic freaking day. This is another spiritual video. So if you don't have any interest in religion, it's not a video for you. It's not a grand awakening, it's not me converting, it's not me saying, oh, I'm a believer, I'm a believer. Like I said multiple times before, I believe in a God, right? There's no name. There's a higher power. I don't care if it's Allah, I don't care if it's Buddha, I don't care if it's Jesus, I don't care if it's Moses. I don't care. This video is feeling closer to God, and I do feel closer to God, but it's a very weird way to feel closer to God. Usually you would go to church, you would hear about it, and it is kind of similar to that in a way. You see, a lot of people that believe. I'm gonna talk about Bible in church because I was raised a Christian or a Catholic. I never remember, but we're studying the Bible, so. If that helps, that helps. If that doesn't help, that doesn't help. And it's kind of funny because, like, for a lot of people that go to church, church is a place of holiness. It's a place where you feel closest to God because everybody's in here believes in God. So you're among believers, and because you're among believers, you feel that your belief belongs somewhere. Your belief belongs in your heart and brain, but your belief also belongs in a church where there's a lot of your colleague or people that believe in the same thing as you, right? It's a common belief. It's kind of similar to a common goal, kind of similar to an I have mind, but in positive fashion. People are gonna say, "Oh, I have mind is negative." It's not negative. If the I mind is positive, it's positive, right? So so when we go to church, you feel closer to God because you're surrounded with people. And lately, I've been around a lot of people that have been talking to me about God. Now, I'll be honest, my parents, my mom, my father were not the most religious people. They weren't the most religious. We didn't go to church. We didn't talk about the Bible. We didn't talk about God at home. My mom was a bit more religious. My mom was a bit more religious in the fact that she believed. And she'll talk about God, but it's always like, oh, pray, I'm praying for you. I believe in God. It's not so much as a daily talk. It's more so, there's mention of it, right? And as a kid, I didn't really care about the church because as a kid, I could barely focus in school. I could barely focus on math, and you were asking me to believe in something I didn't see, right? And then moment passed, and I was asked to do if I wanted to do my confirmation, and I felt bad because I didn't believe, and even my father was the one that said, "Hey, you're gonna get a lot of gifts. You should do it." I was like, "No, I don't believe," and I felt bad about taking the gift. To be honest, and I know this is gonna sound, so this video is about me wanting to believe in God, wanting to believe and being more religious, right? And in this video about me being more religious, I don't talk about how I didn't do my confirmation. I didn't confirm my faith, and I feel like this is very pious because I could have went for the easy route of getting the gift. I didn't. Then in high school, there's no mention. At work, the last job that I had, there was mention of God, but it was very it wasn't present, it wasn't omnipresent. And lately, I'm talking with a lot of Muslim, and you guys know that Muslim have this discipline, this Ramadan, 5 prayers a day. It's talking a lot about God. There's always a mention of Allah here, there, inshallah, mashallah. Inshallah, if God wants, mashallah, God will be with you. And it's this constant talk of religion that kind of makes me think more about it. And it's not necessarily think and asking myself question. It's more so thinking about it in the sense of somebody's talking about it, and I'm being aware of the situation. I'm being aware of there's a talk going on about religion. You don't know shit. It's not a big deal. There's a lot of things that I don't know shit. I don't know shit about quantum physics. You don't see me going in Bible church and looking up quantum physics, right? And it's me feeling closer to the possibility. Because again, I did mention that I believe there's a God. I don't know their name. I don't know the religion, which religion is closest to the truth. I'll be honest. I'm gonna offend some people. Don't care. I do not believe a single religion has 100% of the truth. I believe that every single religion has a little bit of the truth. If you were to put it together, you'd have the whole truth. But then again, we're fucked because we constantly fight. In the same sense of that, right? I want to mention that me being surrounded with people who talk about faith, it's hard not to think about faith when everything you hear is faith. It's God. It's God. It's God. That's a good thing. It makes me curious, right? And it also makes me ask myself question: why am I hearing about God? So there's a lot of question going on in my mind right now. Why am I hearing about God right now? Is it because I can need God? Is it because I need faith? Why am I hearing it? Is it because I didn't allow other people to talk? I'll be completely honest. I never had as many social interaction I am having right now, right? And yes, I'm talking a lot, but I'm reading the comments, and we have live. We're going to talk about this stuff. So, is it because I'm more open-minded? Is it because I'm more receptive? Is it because people didn't think I would care? Something really broke my heart. I had a friend when I was a kid, Carl, and Carl had a huge motorcycle incident, and he didn't tell me. And I asked him, "Why didn't you tell me?" You know what he said? "I didn't think you would care." That hurts, you know. That really hurts. That flips a switch. And I said, "Fuck it, watch this." I just a little bear reference. But yeah, it hurt me because I was like, dude, of course I care. Why would you believe I don't care? And then I remember that when I was seeing him, I was very lonely. I was alone and didn't have friends. Most of my communication were zero. I couldn't talk with my mom because um, she was with a guy that I didn't like. She was constantly smoking, which is not it's not a big deal. It's her choice. But didn't want to be around that. Couldn't talk to my mom because she would worry. She's very emotional. So when I saw Carl, I would talk to him about myself a lot. And it wasn't that I didn't care about him, it was just because I was lonely. It wasn't a need of, hey, listen to me. It was a need of to talk, to communicate. Basic person need. And it hurt me. But then it made me realize that maybe he's not the only one that feels that way. There's a lot of people that feel like they have to talk to me about certain subjects. And maybe God was one of them. Maybe spirituality was one of them. So I don't know. Me feeling closer to God is me asking myself more questions. And the good thing about asking questions is you usually find answer. And I don't know where the answer will go. That's why I started the video saying I'm not gonna start being extremely religious. It's gonna be a religious channel. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Anywho, I love you guys. That you matter. I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. Peace.